there, Jamie here again from the Center for Aligned Living. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching this video. I hope that wherever you are, whenever you're watching this, I can be of service to you in some way. So this morning I was out, I'm mixing things up, doing things a little bit different. Unplugged, I went with my morning small, this time, cup of coffee. I have a point mentioning all of this. Having my cup of coffee, I was just kind of walking around and looking at all the flowers outside and all the pretty plants, and I was thinking just really how hard we are on ourselves. And even when it comes to living an aligned life or following your spirituality, having spiritual practice, a healthy lifestyle, I think that a lot of times we just try to implement too much change all at once. And we need to come at this in a way that's sustainable. We're going to have good days and we're going to have bad days because we're here for a human experience, and there's lots of different things floating around out there, and not everything, really resonates in a positive way with us. So I feel I'm devoted to this practice. And if you're watching these videos, you're searching for something as well. But my suggestion to you is to start just daily small changes, daily small choices. And if you feel like you're not getting anywhere, then start writing them down. I started this a couple of months ago. And I just actually wrote it down today when I was thinking about what we would discuss today. So you've seen the picture of the ladder, right? The two ladders, and one of them is a regular ladder that has, very evenly spaced rungs on it. And then you see the other one that has these big gaps, kind of impossible how are you going to get up this ladder if it's too big of a leap? And that's kind of what I'm talking about. Daily small changes, you end up making significant gains over time as opposed to not being able to do it. So start small. Maybe you do want to quiet your mind sometimes. And what if that simply today looks like just turning off the electronics or stepping away from them so that at least you don't have that going on top of everything else. It's a distraction. I use my phone. I have a daily meditation on my phone that I go to sometimes. I like to watch things on YouTube as well for meditation, but I put my phone on Do Not Disturb because I do not want to have that out there. But sometimes you need to just step away from that. And so that's one small healthy change that you can make every day, is just stepping away from your phone for just a little bit, or putting it on Do Not Disturb if you have to have it with you. Other small steps, I know, I talked about a small cup of coffee. I did not leave my beloved behind. I love my coffee jokes, but I enjoy coffee. But could I enjoy something else that could be healthier? Yeah, absolutely. So what I'm doing is I'm just doing a gradual, those little steps. I've reduced my intake, and so that's a positive step in a healthy way. I want movement, so I'm not running right now. I live in Southern California, and it's a little warm here, and I don't like to run when it's hot typically. So we're spoiled. So I'm taking a break. It doesn't resonate with me right now, and I'm okay with that. But I am taking care of myself physically. I'm still walking. I'm still doing dynamic movements. And I'm giving myself grace during this period. And I would like for you to try to do that as well. But if there is something that it absolutely is pressing that you are uncomfortable with, or that you're running up against, what's one small thing that you can do today to implement change towards that not being there? Maybe you procrastinate, and have you heard the saying? I've got it posted on my wall over here. You can't eat an elephant in one bite. So break it down, and just daily, even if it's 15 minutes, work towards that goal. And it changes, it shifts the energy, and you start to feel better because you are accomplishing something. And sometimes that's all you need, is that shift in energy to really give you a boost. You could have like a surge of energy, and you could end up getting done far more than you thought that you could. But when it comes to spirituality, I do want you to consider that we are human, and we are not always going to be, sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows, okay? But we don't have to be running around like our pants are on fire, being emotionally reactive. We can, under any circumstance, through practice and acknowledgement. You might still have a fit, okay? But step back. Go back within and align yourself with your higher being, with your higher self, and take a pause, if at all possible. But things are going to come up, and you need to just accept your human moment, if you will, and just keep trying. But please don't give up on living a healthier, more peaceful way of being. It's so completely worth it. It impacts every aspect of your life. I know that since I went on this spiritual journey, and I really devoted myself to living aligned to my higher self, every aspect of my life has improved. Is my life perfect? No. Am I perfect? Heck no. But it is so much better. And just knowing that I have choices, knowing that I have the tools, and I learn more all the time. But there is a foundation, and I use that foundation daily. And that's how I choose to live my life, and everything has gotten better. I'm a better parent, I'm a better friend, I'm just a better human being, and I absolutely love it. And I have a new sense, it's given me a sense of self-confidence that frankly, I've not had in my life. There's been glimpses of it, especially if I'm in my zone, But generally speaking, I did not have much. I did not have high self-esteem, and I did not have great self-confidence. But just knowing that I have this practice and that I have this connection to Source, to my higher self, it's just remarkable. It is a remarkable feeling, and I posted the other day because I was telling a client of mine, he's like, here's your choices, and love you either way. And I truly meant it. And I think it's a Chris Stapleton song, but I think he says, I won't love you either way, which we won't talk about that. But to get to a point where you feel internally that you will love yourself either way, whether you choose option A, B, C, and that you're going to be okay, is the most satisfying feeling I've ever had in my life. And you can have it too. You are worth it. And if you need help, if you're struggling, if you don't know where to start, please just reach out. I am here to help. I'm to be of service. And this is what I do all day, every day with my clients, and I absolutely love it. And I am living proof that it works. So I hope that you have a great rest of your day, wherever you're at, whatever you're doing. Just remember there are many, many paths, and there's only one destination, and that is going back to our Source. And we have that option right here, right now. We can choose to have heaven or hell right here on earth, in my opinion. And I choose heaven. So I hope you do too. I'll talk to you again soon. Thank you.